my most honest of everything.
Oh, I know.
And the honest of everything was, I played well. Great. Fantastic.
That's all in part 1. If you want to see that part of the episode where we talk all about football, that was last week's episode.
Oh, we recorded
on the part 2.
Fuck you, bro. I pointed at the audience. Not you. I love you, Frank. Audience, though, fuck yourselves. I mean, not actually. Well, it depends if you like fucking yourself.
They got weird.
What?
What?
It's not weird. I like fucking myself. No, that was weird. That was weird.
So this is gonna be our Christmas episode. It's gonna go out the week right before Christmas. So
Jingle Bells.
Merry Christmas. It's also our last episode of the season.
Actually, you don't tell me shit.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember shit either. you gotta tell me.
You were sober last week, though.
Yeah, but I'm not sober now.
No, not anymore.
No, not a damn. Sobriety is... I shouldn't say that. Sobriety is shit. For all of y'all that are struggling with staying sober, stop. Enjoy yourselves.
Don't tell them that.
Why not? Who am I to tell people what makes them happy?
You're
not to pursue happiness.
You could be a role model here.
I'm an alcoholic.
What would Ebby say to that?
Ebby had a fucking tub of ice cream and a bottle of whiskey the first month of us knowing him for dinner.
It was birthday cake ice cream, and it was Wild Turkey Reserve, and it was a bag of Lay's sour cream and onion chips.
You being able to accurately tell me what it is makes me feel like all three of us are alcoholics. Please prove my point.
Well, I haven't had a thing to drink in like 6 months, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You never offer me anything to drink. Here's water.
I
kidding.
took 5 shots in front of you. And I'm like, shit.
I have to drive afterwards. It's fine.
I still have nothing. Well, I mean.
It's fine.
Yeah. No, wait, hold up. I can say, and I will say this, drink as much as you guys fucking want.
Do not drink and drive.
Please don't fucking drink and drive. Like, that's the dumbest. I mean, it's not the dumbest.
Especially if you get like super like extremely like almost like alcohol poisoning intoxication.
Don't fucking do it.
And your friend like lets you stay on his couch because he's worried about you.
Yo, why are you gonna
Don't wake up in the middle of the night.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Don't wake up in the middle of the night, freak the fuck out, and leave, and then halfway home decide, I'm still fucking drunk.
Now, first off, he wouldn't have known that if I didn't drunk text him that.
No, I knew that because you woke me up as you stumbled out of my apartment.
But secondly, when you wake up, first off, you don't know that you're drunk. You're delirious because you just woke up. I thought I was just fucking delirious. I was in.
Didn't know where you were.
I knew where I mean, I didn't. I mean, like, you know, you ever fall asleep?
I would know where I was though when I wake up,
brother.
I was just as drunk or more drunk than you that night. Yeah. I took you shot for shot.
No. First off, his graduate shots. First off, y'all fuckers don't take a graduate shot. Go ahead and explain.
Don't take a graduate shot.
You should.
It's just half a cup of liquor.
Let him tell.
In a shot glass.
Yeah, it is half a cup of liquor.
With no chaser.
We only did one.
Yeah. But then we took other shots afterwards.
That was the fancy tequila that you got from a friend.
Yeah.
And then we took whiskeys
and vodkas and all the other else we had just regular shots. But the first shot was a half a cup.
Because I came over, we watched sports at the start.
Yeah, something like that.
And then I remember being like, murmur. And
then you passed out.
And it was like, fucking take this graduate shot. And I took it. And then you took it, and then I was like, I fucking love this kid. And I'm pretty sure that's because the quarter of a cup of liquor had hit me before the other quarter of a cup of liquor.
It's still sitting in your stomach.
It's just waiting.
It's literally just taking like 6 shots at once.
It's actually, and I think it was like 40% tequila. Good. Go water. I mean, not water because it still had the burn.
Proof. Yeah, it was 40%.
It still had the burn, but it was like
it was fancy ass tequila.
It was clean tequila.
It was like $90 tequila.
Tequila's my favorite alcohol since then.
Yeah,
and it's always been.
I keep telling people that, and everyone's like, "Nah, fuck
spicy."
That.
Yeah,
David of the Mexican heritage does not like tequila.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you would totally. I mean, yeah. That's racist. What you said made sense, and then I was like,
making it as not racist as I was trying to make it as not racist as possible.
Hey, my defense, because y'all haven't seen my face, I'm black.
I think they could tell that. My brother could tell that,
bro. Is it because of the fact that I am black, or because I am? But doesn't matter. Because shout out, tequila's like, it's like the go-to. Now it's my go-to.
Yeah, it's great.
That was.
I'll still also hit with.
We're not doing that again until we graduate, though.
Yeah, but after we graduate, or after our defense.
Well, time out. Can we do it like
on campus?
When you're done with your,
it'll be on campus. It'll be like when you're waiting. Actually, hell, we'll do this. You finish your defense, like you walk out, they deliberate. I'm waiting for you.
We haven't even figured out.
So that whenever I don't care. I'll be waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you don't even know if you passed yet or not. You just walk out there. You take down the shot. So whenever they do tell you passed, you're already fucking wasted.
That's beautiful. I never thought of that. I was thinking it was going to be like after. I was this close to going in.
And Angela's going to come in there and be like, Dr. Carr. You're like, what's up? He's like, I don't know, Dr. Carr. Where's Dr. Carr at?
The way you said that, my immediate, and this sounds so negative, my immediate thought was like, I'm going to go in and expect Dr. Carr, and they're going to be like, hey, Joseph. They're going to be like,
Mr. Carr.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
That might be like the biggest insult ever. Is like you just defending, and they just come out like,
Mr. Carr.
Mr. Carr.
Oh my god.
I know that we had the party set up over there, but
do they allow
we're
that
gonna
to happen?
set it. We're gonna move it to a different date.
When because you do like the public defense, and then you do like usually if you do the public, you're not guaranteed.
You're not guaranteed, but I'm pretty sure that they're. I mean, it's all at one time.
Yeah. Would they let you?
I don't think they would let you. I'm pretty sure if they're a good PI, they're gonna even let you schedule it if they think you can't pass.
I would hope.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
It'd be pretty fucked up. Oh no, you can tell everybody you're leaving.
Have the party ready for you, and then they're like, "Oh no, you didn't make it."
I mean,
because every defense I've been at, they've set up the party during the private defense party.
That sucks.
And so it's like you have to sort of know that they're gonna finish before they finish.
Doing the thing, right? It's kind of like a girl saying,
it's very weird.
You know, I mean, I have been told rarely it doesn't go that way.
But I've also never seen it or heard it. Been here 5 years. I've heard stories of it.
I've heard stories
online. I've seen stories on like Reddit and stuff. But
sir.
In 5 years here, I have not seen it happen to anyone at
not a damn. But
I've seen people fail prelims.
Oh yes. Oh no, I'm not.
A couple of them. The first year, Marine and that one that failed a couple times.
Marine failed prelims?
I think it was her.
Oh,
I shouldn't use names. I'll bleep that out.
Yeah, you should. You like how aggressively I was like, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm so used to you calling your whole lab's names.
Fuck David, Haley, Angela, all of them. If y'all
say that every week.
Yeah, hold on.
Literally every week. You also say this every week too.
My name is Joseph Floyd Carr. I live at. I'm not going to give you that information. But I'm not going to give you any more information other than fuck my PI, Angela, David, and well, they're not all my PIs, and the other ones. Please bleep that out. I like those guys. They're good people. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're okay people.
I mean, you say that every week. You never bleep it out.
I mean, well, because fuck them, and then fuck the PI. I mean, I love Angela. She's sweet. She's amazing, actually. But deep down in my heart, also, you're my boss, and therefore, fuck you. It's like anyone that can write your paycheck, fuck them. Because if there's anyone that should write your paycheck, it should probably be you. If you're doing
one day, if you're doing it right.
If you're doing it right, you write your paycheck. If not, someone's telling you what to do.
So the big $1 million question I'm going to ask you.
Yes, Daddy. I love how that
Just
fucking threw
me
off.
off.
It threw you way off.
I have no idea what I was going to say.
The way you looked at me in the eyes, I was like, I'm about to fuck this dude right up. Yes, Daddy.
That did catch me off guard. I was for a loop. Was not expecting that.
I'm so sorry. In your mind, you're like, I got this segue. Yes, Daddy.
Oh no, it wasn't even that segue. It was still the same thing, sort of the same thing. We're talking about still like lab stuff and everything.
So
since you might possibly be graduating in the summer as well.
These fuckers don't know that.
Well, I'm just saying maybe. We talked about it several times before. How much thought have you given into that whole job search afterwards? Or postdoc search for you?
Today was the first time I actually thought that it was feasible to even think about. Like, it's not...
I'll tell you, it's not fun.
Because you've been in this mindset.
Postdocing might be easier, but...
Well, you've been in this mindset a lot longer than I
Yes,
have.
and I can't get out of it. I'm getting stuck in a hole, and I'm like, I just want to...
What do you mean? Because you've been...
Oh, no,
you've always been further.
I just wake up and I'm just like, I'm closer to being finished. Every day.
You've always been further.
I'm stuck in a rut where I wake up and I can't wait to be finished, and that's what I spend most of my day thinking.
Well, I guess I'm saying...
The whole reason I show up to work right now is to be finished with it. But it's also scary because I'm looking at jobs, and I'm looking at the job market, and I'm just like, fuck this.
I'm not looking at the job market.
And it's like, of course I want to go West Coast, and I'm just like,
yeah.
if I don't go West Coast, I'll be disappointed. I'm looking at like places, I'm like, jobs are hard.
They're hard to find. They're hard to...
Networking online is hard.
That's why, to be honest, that's why I'm postdocing.
I mean, like, I don't want to spend years postdocing for it to be, like, because some people, like, look at it as useful, and, like, I don't want to be getting more, since I'm not even looking to use my PhD as a biology thing, I'm using it to get, like,
into the next
other things.
But
using it as, like a learning experience, like, oh, I can manage
it
teams,
shows
I can
that
run,
you can do these things.
I can run, like, teams of people, I can do, like, the difficult things and manage expectations.
Remember what we learned in pizza class our first year?
Fuck pizza class, I don't remember that at all.
Oh, that's literally what they said.
All I remember is Ian, like, taking all the food home every time.
Yeah.
I remember Ian taking his backpack and literally stuffing 5 boxes of Chipotle in his fucking backpack. And then I remember going to lab the next day. He's like, hey, want some Chipotle? He pulls up his bag like a fucking drug dealer.
Everybody else is hungry.
He pulls out a giant, like, 4 thing of queso. And it's like, what the
I guess the way so, like...
Oh, wait, what was in pizza class? I have no
what they
recollection of that
had
class.
tried to teach us was like, there is mild-ish kind of hope. You don't have to postdoc for a long time.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, but most industry professionals don't like if you postdoc, you're wasting time.
You're wasting a lot of time.
You're not learning more things that would help you in industry. You're learning more things to help you in academia.
I think there's a difference between you and me
That's because you still want to be in the sciences.
That's
like
not
biology
actually
technically-ish.
I just thought you were always.
I'm just anything in the tech thing.
I just felt you were hungrier. I felt, because to me, postdocing in faculty requires not what you're doing. What you're doing is hunting, searching, and you won't. I could just piss.
Oh, you go to postdocs. You go to any postdoc.
I piss in a tree and I have a postdoc. I piss in a
everyone
tree
wants a postdoc,
and I have a faculty position. I don't have to do shit.
I don't know. I've been in some of the conversations with the postdocs that have been there for like 8, 10, 12 years. And like,
they're fucking dorks.
The faculty position, but also with the faculty position, you don't really get to choose where you go. Like wherever there's a position open. Like you could be stuck like in fucking Wyoming.
That's the competitiveness, and when we talked a little bit earlier, 3 papers, 2 papers, 4 papers. If I
But
at
still,
3 papers, I'm average.
But still,
a little bit
let's say
above.
postdoc, the average time 6 years, you get 3, 4, 5 papers even through that postdoc.
I'll postdoc 4 years tops.
I'm just saying, like the average is around 6 years.
Yeah, for losers.
Let's just go with the average, right?
We lost
4 years.
We lost a whole year in our PhD, and we're still requesting 5 years. We're looking to, you and I are looking to graduate by a technicality 4.5 years. Fuck off with that logic, bro.
Fine. 4 years for you.
Thank you, Daddy.
That's like that, but then that 4 years, that's postdoc papers. That's like what?
2
3
papers.
Two
Tops. 2 papers. 3 papers if I'm actually a good postdoc. 2 papers.
Now in those 4 years,
sell.
how many more faculty positions opened up?
In that extra 4 years, it depends on how I do this next year.
I'm just saying, how many faculty positions, not even based on you, just in the total, how many faculty positions opened up in those 4 years?
5, 10.
Okay. In those 4 years, how many people this year, at the same time as you, graduated as well and went to postdocs?
Why you gotta be a fucker?
I'm just doing the math.
Why are you doing a fucker?
I'm just doing the math. How many grad students graduated with you this summer?
100, 150.
And did 4 year postdocs.
How many of them want to actually?
How many of those graduated from?
How many want to do faculty? How many want to do faculty in genetics, microbiology, and cellular chemistry?
How many microbiology, cellular chemistry, genetics faculty opened up?
Actually, out of the 5 to 10 that I just said, 3. 3.
And how many of those postdocs started before, or started with you, or before you even?
How many open postdoc positions?
Oh, hundreds of thousands.
That's what I'm saying. There's billions.
There's more postdoc positions than there are ants in the world.
So I can fucking default.
But I'm
postdoc.
saying, so like, but you're postdoc your 4 years. How many graduated with you, or graduated 2 years ago and doing a 6 years postdoc, are now looking at the same jobs now?
I don't know. Actually, to be honest, and I'm going to say this, I like this. It's not a segment yet, but we're going to make this a segment starting next year.
Season 2?
I expect him to say this. To be frank.
Oh, yeah. Let me be frank, yeah.
Let me be frank. I feel like that has to be reversed. I tell you, let me be frank, and you say,
I would say, let me be frank. You have something about Joe. Yeah. Let me be frank would be my serious segment, and yours would be, we'll find a word for yours.
I have to get.
I had thought about that before.
Yeah, but when I said let me be frank earlier, I was like, oh, that's like a common
I heard that too.
thing.
Oh yeah, I did.
But I was like, holy fuck, that's perfect for him.
Oh no, yeah, no
shit.
That was my Twitch handle for a while.
I really?
Yeah.
Fuck me. I literally am learning this shit as I go.
I don't mean to keep you in the dark about everything.
Bro, I don't know shit.
No, when we're filming it.
We're filming?
I've been recording this whole time.
We're recording? Wait, I'm naked?
Past 9 weeks, I've been recording.
Shit.
We have a podcast, you know that?
Wait, this is a podcast?
Oh, no, not this.
Oh. Fuck all y'all. Wait, so I was saying.
Anyway, yeah.
Was,
yeah, your Frank moment.
I forgot why that started.
I know, exactly.
Hey, look.
It happens.
That's the ADHD.
And the alcohol. It was something about postdocs and...
Oh. No, it's not.
No, it'll come back later.
Yeah. Like ADHD.
Like 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll wake up and like, fuck.
It depends on how long this podcast will last. It might smack.
It's not going to last that long.
10 seconds. What?
Not till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Don't let the viewers know.
They ain't going to listen for 6 hours long.
Y'all fuckers better listen for 6 hours
We're
long.
recording this at 8 o'clock in the morning. They go to 3 in the morning, it's almost 24 hours.
They might like it. Who knows? Wait, hold on.
If they would like it, they listen to last week's podcast.
What happened last week?
I don't know. We only got 2 listeners, and I was one of them.
I didn't open up ours.
That's okay, I did.
Aww. I love you.
Love you too.
We're gonna cut all that gay shit out. And then you leave it in and it's like, fuck.
That's for you to listen to find out.
What? That's cap. That's fucking cap. They like us.
That's such a non-millennial thing to say. I keep forgetting you're not a millennial.
Do you not say cap? You're like fucking...
When were you born?
40 years away for me.
When were you born?
19. I was gonna say 20 something. 1996.
You're in the very last year of millennials.
I'm 20 fucking 7.
My brother is 2 years younger than you.
You and I are in the same fucking cusp. Fuck off. You're just mad because I'm the young millennial, and you're like also the young one, but I'm youngest.
I'm like the middle one.
No.
I'm closer to the middle than you are.
My mom is a fucking millennial, and she's 40-something 9. Well, she's not 40-something 9, but...
in 85, 84, something like that.
It started earlier than that. Oh, we got
earlier than the 80s.
You're not an 80s kid.
No, it's from like 80 to 96.
Wait, you just say 80 to 96? Were you born in the 80s?
No, I was born in 91.
Yeah, that doesn't make you an 80. What the fuck is an 80 to 90? Oh, you're saying it's a
81 to 96 is millennial range.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, 81
to 96.
And you were born in
91.
Yeah, that's 10 years out. You fucking
that's closer to the middle. I didn't say
no. Shut the fuck up. You were like, I'm fucking in the middle. No, that's fucking 5 years out from where I'm at, and that's not the middle.
It's 3 years from the middle.
Well, when you say it like that, it's a lot more aggressive than when I said it aggressive.
Yeah, see, 3 years? Did I do the math right?
Wait, 81 to 96.
15.
That's 15. And
so 7.5.
5 years of road.
88.
No, that's not fucking
88 and a half.
That's like 6 years out. Yeah.
88. 91 to 88.
91. Oh, it's 91. I thought you said 81. Wait.
That's the beginning of it. 88 is the middle year. 88 and June and 88 is the middle of the year of the millennial generation. So I was born in 91, which is 2.5 years after the midpoint. You're on the very last year.
Yeah, because God is good to me.
You're one of those in-between generations.
96 was the best year, dude. If you weren't born in 1996, you fucking lost.
Well, I remember what happened in 1996.
Everything happened.
Scream came out. It was a great time. And I could see it in theaters.
96 to 2000?
As a 5-year-old yeah.
Yeah, you got to see everything during its fucking... You did actually get born a little too early. You probably should have been born like 2 years later.
Why?
Because then that would have put you at just young enough to appreciate, but just
appreciate what?
All of the things that you appreciate now. But
I don't know, I appreciate a lot of stuff.
You would have still had all the same things.
For less time.
I can't appreciate like the 96 through 2000 because I was too.
But I can.
Yeah.
You want me to not appreciate those things?
No. Well, you fuck off and listen. I can't appreciate 2000 through 2008 as gloriously as I would have if I was born at like 1994, 93. Because then I'm finally past the 5-year-old, what the fuck? I can look in a mirror and see myself and be like, that's me. I can self-consciously understand.
I appreciate everything from like 96 through definitely through like the beginning of high school, which was 2000.
In your first 5 years of life.
No, I said from 96.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because you're in like a golden year, but if you're like an extra 2 years younger, you get that golden year, but you also get a little extra cream on the top.
2 years younger would put me like right behind where you are, which would be I wouldn't forget things.
And that's why I said I'm still the golden years. Except the 90s.
But I still love that time where there wasn't internet everywhere. You got the internet in the mail on a disc.
No, why would you want that?
Because you didn't have the internet. We didn't have a computer. Hell, I didn't even have a Nintendo. I didn't have a Nintendo. We had to go outside and play with your imagination.
But if you were born in 94, you would have had the Nintendo and been old enough to use it. You would understand.
No, because Nintendo came out before 94.
Did it? Fuck, dude. I'm saying Nintendo, but... What is our age gap? Are we
the 64 came out when you were born.
And that
was the second one.
Yes, and I was born no, because I would have been too old.
I could rather appreciate the PlayStation 1 era, which is great. I
never got to appreciate the PS1.
The fucking NES came out in 85.
Oh, you were fucking too young for the NDS.
Yeah, I would have been around the 64, which is PlayStation 1. We finally had saved enough money because we were poor. I got a PS1 on layaway to Toys R Us.
Holy shit!
The fucking PlayStation 1 games were like $80 a piece.
No, dude, I'm at the cusp of millennial because I'm like, no, none of that necessarily, like the gamings and all that. Like, yeah.
Oh no, I didn't grow up gaming until because that was you couldn't afford
like,
it.
That's a defining point, but in my mind, in my heart, I'm like, where were you when the internet was really starting to like internet? And I'm like, oh shit.
Were you around for the LimeWire days of the internet?
Yeah, I'm a pirate.
But like the real LimeWire, not the indie LimeWire, when everything was porn. But the time when it was really good, actually.
Oh.
And actually was music.
Oh. No, I don't know it for the music.
Which is the reason you eventually got tricked because it all just turned into porn one day.
I love the porn.
Of course you do.
I was a growing boy. I was sprouting like a flower. Don't it's sip all your water. Let the audience.
But yeah, no, the computer. Your dog just say something?
He does speak. Depends on which one, though.
Couldn't tell which one it was. It was very high pitched.
I mean, they have been in there for a while.
But
fuck the months.
I think 50 minutes. Not even that long.
Yeah, they'll. Let that being said, they have a whole fucking apartment complex to themselves. Well,
they are locked in a cage.
Have a whole.
They're not locked in a cage.
Don't fucking tell them that.
They have like a bedroom and a bathroom.
And a bath. A full-size bedroom, closet, and bathroom fully open with water, air conditioning, and a running fan. These people are going to think I'm a fucking horrible person. You know how many people... That's the shit that will get me canceled. I can tell these people they can fucking jump.
Cruelty.
Animal cruelty will get you canceled.
But yeah, no. Yeah, literally, the internet came in. I remember that it was an AOL disc would come in the mail.
That was hot. Well, I didn't have the AOL disc. I had the dial-up.
Movie like Blockbusters and Movie Gallery were still around. Internet? Well, you download the app or you install the app so you could have dial-up.
That's gross.
Because you install the app from the CD-ROM and then
that
use the app to plug into the internet and then you paid for it. And it was really expensive. And then you wanted to do something, but your mom wanted to call the phone, so you would just pick up the phone and you'd lose your internet access. It just goes through the phone. I mean, that's why it's dial-up.
Well, I remember the dial-up. It
was calling the internet.
Yeah, but I guess I do remember like my mom needed to use the phone. The internet was off.
Well, yeah, because you had to use the phone line.
But my mother knew better because I would bitch.
Oh, I never bitch. I love my mom. She was great.
I love my mom. She's great, but I would bitch because I get what I want.
Yeah, no, I would never get what I wanted. I would just.
Oh.
Yeah, but.
Aw. Because you're nicer, kinder, not as whiny.
My brother would get what he wanted.
Oh, because your brother's whiny like me.
Yeah, like the day my brother broke my PlayStation, so he got a new one. Hello. I didn't get a new one. Or the day
he broke yours, so he got a new one.
Or the day, actually no, we didn't even get a new one. Technically, we both got it because we got a PlayStation 2 at that point, so technically it was that. But there was a time I had a Game Boy like SP, the clamshell one. And he was using mine because he didn't have one yet, and I was like, "Don't drop it, you'll break it." And he dropped it and broke it, and he did get a new one of that, and I didn't.
Really? Did you have a Game Boy like color?
No. The first Game Boy I had was that SP.
The SP,
the clamp.
I was there for.
It was still the original one where you couldn't play it at night because there was no backlight.
Yep, and you're just fucking dark as shit. It made that.
But also one of my first video games ever was Doom on the PC, so it evens out.
No, it totally evens out.
And also I could watch whatever horror movie I wanted because the whole family watched it, so it was like... I saw Scream in theaters. I saw Titanic in theaters like twice.
See, like, that's what I mean. You're there to appreciate the glory.
Well, yeah, you were saying I wasn't. You were saying if I would have been born later, I would have appreciated it.
No, I'm saying if you were born 2 years later, you could still appreciate the glory.
Appreciate different things, though.
But you could also appreciate some of the things the way you can appreciate slightly new things as new, and then slightly
like Teen Nick. I appreciate that a lot from growing up.
See, I feel like
most people were like you were either a Nickelodeon kid or you were a Disney kid, and I hated the Disney shows.
I had Teen Nick. I had all of them.
Teen Nick was great. You had was it Zoe 101, which turns out was really a bad show behind the scenes.
Really?
Apparently, she was a bitch.
She was a bitch.
Apparently.
Oh.
Zoe Spears.
Really? Mm-hmm. Because most of those kids shows is usually the opposite.
I don't know. Some of them are dicks. But also, all of them were run by Dan Schneider, and he turned out to be a big pedophile. So, but he made some damn good shows back then.
TV was really good back then.
What else was it? So Zoe 101, Drake and Josh. Oh, I love me some Drake and Josh.
Let's bring this back to the pedophiles. Really good TV.
It's also Drake. It's all the same guy. It's all the same guy. Oh, I thought you said about Drake Bell, didn't you?
Well, I was thinking...
was he ever kind of convicted, or was he just accused?
Well, Josh Beck was the fatter guy that lost weight, and he was always...
Drake Bell was the one that did, like, drugs or something.
And
he's gotten better. I don't know.
He's been accused twice.
I don't know if he ever, like, came out with the actual truth, or it was just confused. I don't know for sure. I never followed it.
I don't get.
He had some rough times. He did drugs, and he was in, like, the band thing, and he never...
Some of us.
So, yeah, everyone has bad days.
Yeah, we have rough days.
Especially if you're, like, thrust into the limelight and the big star at the age of, like 10.
Yeah, and then you're forced to live that whole life because your parents.
And plus, all these shows were made by Dan Snyder, who is a pedophile.
Which is wild.
But,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Dan Snyder's a disgusting guy. Oh, there's a bunch of talk. Like, Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly.
I did know about that.
She came out with a whole tell-all book. Well, also her mom was also a bitch in that, apparently, because her mom was, like, helping.
I did hear
her mom wanted her fame, and she just pushed her child to do everything.
I did hear about the mom part. Yeah. I didn't know about the other part. Jesus.
But yeah, I mean, iCarly, I watched that even though I was older. I still
loved iCarly.
I can appreciate it still because I loved watching it. Like, I watched it with my brother. So, my brother was 98, so he was 2 years after you.
See, I just think 94 is a Christmas year.
Well, none of us I know was born in 94.
93, 94?
I was born in 91. I like 91.
Yeah, but like...
Because I can say I was alive the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl.
I'll give you that.
We're not going back to football, though.
I'll give you that. We don't need to go back to that one, but I'll give you that. That was a good dub. That was a good... I was like, no, you're not. You haven't proven me wrong yet. And I was like, you know what? I'll give you that. As a Cowboys fan, I'm not a Cowboys fan.
They know you're not. If you watched last week's episode, which we filmed earlier today,
and you watched part 1 of this bullshit,
you will know how much of a Cowboys fan he's not.
Which maybe you might not, because I feel like I'm so... What's the word? Neutral. Leaning.
No, you're not.
But, I mean, I'll talk shit about your shitty-ass Cowboys, but...
And I'll talk shit about your shitty-ass Eagles. On last week's podcast. This week we're not doing football.
No, we're not. This one started off with Christmas.
This one, apparently, we're doing nostalgic 90s.
I don't know how it started off as Christmas then.
Well, because it's going to premiere during the week before
but
Christmas.
You said it was a Christmas theme, so let's...
I didn't say it was a Christmas theme.
Let's give these fuckers holiday cheer.
We were, by reminiscing about...
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie. It takes place on Christmas.
I know
it's a Christmas movie. Don't give me that look.
Everyone knows it's a Christmas movie because you Die Hard fans won't let us forget. Mm-hmm. Because when...
That or Home Alone.
1, 2, or 3.
1. I don't remember the other 2. It's been a long time since I've seen the first one either, but...
Do you not watch Christmas movies?
No, I'm not very much of a Christmas person.
Will you watch every Hallmark movie with me?
There's not enough time in the universe for that.
I watched a single Hallmark movie. When you
I watched enough of those
I'm going
growing up with my mom, and I cannot stand them. And plus, they're a Hallmark and Lifetime. But growing up, I watched enough of those with my mom. I cannot stand them.
They're really shitty movies.
They are.
That's why I watch them.
But that's why I watch horror movies, because they're very shitty, but they're not as shitty as... I would watch the shittiest horror movie
versus the same white woman.
Best Hallmark or Lifetime movie.
Wait. Now that bitch decided not to wear a green dress, and she's wearing a purple one.
But the plot is still... Is she the one that's giving up her job in the big city to live with the small town?
No, she's sucking dick for the guy who has the big city... Oh, wait. No, that's the reverse. No.
Because it's either the girl from the big city who does big finances, she's all big boss, she gets a lot of money, she goes home to a small town, and she falls in love with the small town farmer who doesn't even have a GED, while the other person she was originally going out with is making millions of dollars in New York City. And then she turns him down the end as he flies in, and she turns him down for the tractor-loving dude. And they ride off into the sunset on a tractor. Or she's a small business owner that maybe runs a bookstore or something, and the big
Don't call out the bookstore.
And then the big baker from New York comes down for vacation from his town. He falls in love with her, and he ends up giving up his wife, who he was married to in the big city. He just leaves her for some reason and stays with a small bookstore owner, and gives up his millions of dollars in stocks. And they live happily ever after, apparently very poor in this small town. Now, which one of the stories is that?
So I can tell.
How many did I get?
I can tell you're a fan.
I'm not a fan. I've seen a lot of them.
Which makes me feel
like I said, my mom loved them.
Babe.
Don't call me babe.
Dear.
Right now, do not call me babe.
Sweetheart. The love of my life.
I'm going to tell TJ.
Don't expose that woman.
I'm going to just send you the link. You should watch this at 3540.
She already knows. She knows what we have. She'll get over it.
You're going to put me on her bad side.
Even I don't want to
put me on the wrath.
She's not that scary.
She's not, but
stabby.
I mean, she's not that scary. I mean, I can get stabby too.
I mean, I don't think I've seen you mad once.
I can be the white man scary. You ever seen American Psycho?
No.
I got a clip to show you later. I can be that kind of scary.
I've genuinely only seen you mad.
It takes a lot to make me mad. I try not to be mad.
It does take you a lot.
I try not to be mad.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah.
And it was just that once, and it was not at me. It was just at somebody else.
But it feels like it's at everybody.
It didn't feel like because you were clearly, I'm not pissed off at you, but also I will burn this whole fucking place to the ground. And I was just like, oh, Frank, you're always so
just quiet.
Just quiet. Nice.
Nice to the people. Hallmark movies, I've seen enough of them.
I get it.
I don't like them anymore.
It's not family tradition. It's something I guess I
It wasn't a family tradition either. It was just my mom. She loved them. And that was it.
It was my ex. She loved them. And before I realized it, now I watch a single let this be said for all you hotties. I'm not.
Now your wife is hitting. Now you're gonna hit on someone else.
No.
While your wife is listening.
Technically, and I was corrected on this.
See, he's gonna be the big banker from New York who's gonna go to the small town.
I was corrected on this. She's not my wife.
Oh, so now we're suddenly going back because she's.
Wait! I was corrected her. She's not my wife. But I love that woman to death. But for all you other hotties, who's not my woman that I love to death, in case, life. I'm going to say
she could come back married, so you never know.
My ex loved watching Hallmark movies. She would watch one a day, every single day.
I mean, Lifetime and AMC and all those had the 25 Days of Christmas.
100%. I don't know why I hate Christmas movies, but I watch them.
I do not like Christmas movies. I don't really care for the holiday. It's been a while.
I'm not a fan of the holiday. I like Thanksgiving because
especially after last year's Christmas, which I'm not going over, but I'm really not in a bad mood for Christmas.
Holy shit! It's been a whole year.
It's fine. We're not talking about that right now.
Oh, that's not. Whoa.
Stop.
Go Tigers. Okay, go Tigers, dude. So,
but yeah. So
yeah, and then New Year's, and then we just
New Year's is boring. Then we come back to work,
and then we just fucking roll back into the same old bullshit. Just
it's gonna be right 2023 for a while instead of 2024.
2024 feels weird.
It feels like
it feels weird. Really fucking weird. 2025, that's gonna be it.
But Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out in 2025,
and that's gonna.
And that's why I'm gonna look forward to.
If there's not a scene where I can fuck my sister.
It might not be your sister anymore. That was a leak that might not be true.
It better be my sister. What are you doing, step bro? It's going to be the highlight of my week. I swear to God. Don't shake your head.
Get off.
This is fucking filth. This podcast is filth, and I'm gonna fuck my sister on stream. No, I'm not. I'm gonna fuck my animated GT5 sister on stream.
You're gonna fuck your animated GT5 brother because you're gonna be playing as a sister.
Oh, I'm totally playing as a sister. I've never put a woman in my life.
You don't play games as girls?
Wow, I do.
Most of my games, I don't know why, I just do.
Well, I feel like the character animations are usually...
They're usually better.
Yeah. I do on WoW.
WoW, yeah, although I like the models better.
Pokemon guy.
Even there, I don't even know.
Most games.
Most games I play as a female.
Yeah. I feel like
RPGs.
Well, RPGs are the ones that, like, if you're gonna fucking character model, I'm probably gonna lean a woman.
Especially if you're looking at them for like 180 hours at a time.
Especially if you want free gold. Or whatever.
Well, that's an MMORPG.
I mean, no, it's not. You think I don't?
Normal regular NPCs don't throw out gold to women just because you dress scantily.
Let me tell you something.
And you can go the whole game of Baldur's Gate being nude, so they know.
How you think I got all that gold? I smut out. I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I have a character on Moonguard. It's literally just for that. It's called Dance for Gold. And
yes.
Literally, it's some Draenei, and she just stands
on dance.
On Goldshire's mailbox. I will not lie. I have received gold before.
As you should. Because I know I've clicked on it and been like, I'll splash you 10. It's a petty goal. I'm saying this. Hear me out here, right? Roll a female and then successfully raid. Carry that raid.
Without a microphone?
Never.
Most of the female characters are males, though, in WoW.
Yep. So I just keep it to slash type. Don't turn on the mic. Have a female character actually look like I can play
pretty
the
much,
game.
Actually, though, if I see a character running around that's female, I'm pretty sure it's a male.
Yeah,
I don't even assume.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't roll. I mean, I'm basing this off like 8.
And actually, in my rating guild right now, one of the females plays as a dude in the game.
Yeah, just play, bro. There's a woman in the fucking guild.
There's like 3.
Shit.
One of them I didn't know about till last time because we finally talked to the raid last week.
Can I get an invite to that guild?
We don't do mythic. We're heroic guild.
Can I?
We're 4 to 9 heroic.
Aha. That's terrible.
I don't want anything better because I don't want to waste more time.
Because grading mythic actually does eat out a lot of time.
I don't have the time to do 400 pulls on one boss.
Well, that's the fucking reason why. First off, Argonauts only took us 396.
I'm talking about this year's race.
Oh, well, that might take me 500.
Well, they just nerfed it into the ground. So
that might only take me 400. Shit. It takes a lot of
attitude to do that.
Yeah, and then that doesn't include like the extra mythic rating, or not mythic rating, the fucking mythic
plus to get the gear,
to get a trinket, to get a.
And then after like the first couple of weeks of that, though, you don't even do the mythic raid for gear. You're just doing it just to do it,
just to fucking get whatever loot is at the end.
Get the mount at the end.
Oh, there's no longer like a weekly chest.
There is still, but you had the gear because you're raiding myth, so you already have all the gear.
That's if you're lucky
from the early bosses.
That's if you prove,
or from the Mythic Plus, you just turn into tier gear
later.
I mean, later is now. It's open now.
Oh, you fucking serious?
Every 2 weeks you get a charge.
Fucking dorks, dude. Bring back fucking Legion, dude. Legion was the pinnacle.
It's still great. I think it's nice. It's better than it has been lately.
Has it? It looks the one. That's the only reason why I'm coming back.
Well, I mostly play it for the story too, but like, I play WoW for the story.
You and me are two totally different WoW players.
I play games for the stories.
You play games for the stories. I play games for the people that play for the stories. The first thing I do when I download the game is download DPS mods so I can track the.
Oh yeah, no, I do that too.
I'm level 61, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I want
to make sure I'm out DPSing everybody.
Never turn it off. That's pointless.
Huh.
But yeah,
so you can be one of us. You just
don't want to raid that long.
It's only 3 hours, 4 hours a night for 4 nights out of the week.
And then 4 weeks out of the month, same boss.
3, 6. Wait, first off, we never extended it that long. Only about a month and a half.
Well, you're saying you're on the final boss.
If they're close. If they're close.
Oh no, these are like no one's being close.
I mean, we can get to like 50%. That's close. If it's the final boss.
I don't know. You haven't seen the final boss in this week. 50% is nothing.
Oh. I mean,
the fight doesn't start till 30%.
Well, there's multiple phases. I didn't know that. There's multiple phases.
Because literally the last, it could be anywhere from like 60 to 50%. They want trying to get around 50%. But the whole last phase.
It's a DPS issue?
No, it's a
healing problem.
It's a
tank issue.
Okay, how to describe it? Just hang on, stop. So literally, it's just there's 6 things that protect you from a wipe. So you only have 6 like wiping mechanics before the 7th one will kill you. Because you can't block it. Those things that are protecting you can, if you get hit by a single mechanic,
it gets rid
wipes the whole raid. No, it instantly wipes.
So anybody gets
when
hit
you
by
use one, it releases 4 more that have to be taken, and they do like
extra
half your
damage.
It does like half your health in a tick every second for the rest of the raid.
So it's so healer fucking toxic.
It's a DPS healing race, and you cannot be hit by a single mechanic.
Yeah, but the tanks get the stroke dick, but it is a...
Oh, no, the tanks is the whole thing. The only thing that tanks cannot do is heal the things that can't get hit because they had to get hit by mechanics.
And, yeah, so it is
It's a juggling match. Literally, everyone but the tanks is juggling these balls around between you can't get hit by anything, or you do get hit, and like mechanic, there's like 10 mechanics going on where they hit you with different things. And the room is slowly filling up with tornadoes that have a random random movement through the arena.
That's mod. That sounds like Argus Mythic 3 phase, or Argus Mythic phase 3. No,
it's phase 2 with the tree. Oh no, phase 3 is the tree after you die.
For Mythic?
Yeah.
With
the red slides coming in and the people in the dead zone collecting the things so you can do extra DPS
but every time someone goes into that phase, they take extra damage.
The tree takes damage and you take damage.
That's more healer caustic. Then you got to DPS through the phases fast.
But you can get hit by things, not wipe. You get hit by
and not wipe away.
This is. Oh, your toe was one pixel too close to the explosion? Raid wipe.
Well, I think that makes sense because of the fact that if you've already introduced maybe 30% of that mechanic to the average mythic raid.
Oh, they don't get introduced into that.
Years ago.
Oh.
Then if
this is the reason why this is the reason why all the classic raids are like done in like 2 hours because they're like, well, what's the mechanic? Oh, he's gonna shoot a frontal every 3 minutes. I'm just gonna sidestep.
That's not a mechanic. Well, what you said is like, oh yeah, no, that's a mechanic. Except the only difficult part was now you're telling me I have to be more aware.
Now you have to be aware. Juggle 3 different orbs. Don't get hit by the frontal cone. Don't get hit by the random tornadoes that are falling everywhere. Do not get hit by the thing you spawn underneath your feet.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a feral druid who tunnels.
Also, there's
and they know me.
Also, everyone in the raid has to eventually have a...
I was about to say, that means I'm the last person to fucking do shit.
But also, like, every 5 seconds, you spawn, like, a line underneath you, and you, like, line up perfectly, and, like, crisscross everyone so no one's getting hit by anyone else's lines.
Oh, they blended
your position the
different...
entire... And the arena is slowly getting smaller because of the tornadoes.
That mechanic belongs
to... They love the fight.
Yeah, because
the Raiders love the fight.
Yes, because it's fun. The more mentally, not only I'm not trying to just beat the DPS. I want to beat the DPS where it requires me to do 50.
Actually, the race was actually really interesting because the very last moment before Funny got killed, both Limited and Echo both had gone down like
probably
1%.
Yeah,
and like it was just whoever could get to there first, and like whoever could get
whoever
there,
had the max DPS,
whoever could like make one fuck up half a second less than the other person made it.
Because everybody's playing you're playing to the white. You're playing to the white.
Oh yeah,
you're expecting anywhere between.
But it would be funny because you get one like sub 10% pull. The next one you get like 10 like sub like 40 something. Like
well, at that point it's also luck. What heal kept the tank?
Which heal critted at the right moment.
But which holy priest hit the bubble and expanded
there was
it
a
to
holy priest there?
No, there's no fucking way.
They used the DPS. It was
actually, if I can probably call it out by the healer schedules. There's probably 4 healers in a 20-man raid. Obviously, they were pushing heavy mythic. You need obviously, and I don't know if they made any changes.
Well, you do have.
So I'm going with a hard case. I'm going a hard case. You have to have that holy pally for the tank kills. Back in the day, it was always a tank killer. I don't know if it is.
It usually is, but
it could have changed. From there, you need your monk. I'm assuming a monk healer is going to come in.
Let me pull up their list.
From there, I feel like you can switch out your monk for a holy priest, but if you're going to switch out for the monk for the holy priest, you're probably going to switch out your tank for a tank that gets greater DPS.
Okay, so actually, I think Echo had a different than Limit. Let me see if I can find Limit.
Yeah, there's no way they were the same.
I mean, they were close. They had Prot and Blood tanks. Prot Paladin.
Wait, tell me, we got a Prot Pally
and a Blood tank.
You don't need the Holy Pally as much.
No, they have a disc. They have a disc, a Holy Priest, Mistweaver, and a Holy Paladin.
And I was right for every.
That was Echo. Let me see if I can.
Healer! I haven't raided in years, and I'm right on my healer. I know raiding every single step of the way 10 years from now. I can tell you how you set up your fucking raid. God damn it. The only thing I would have maybe mentioned is like maybe these fucking dorks put in a shaman, but they ain't no way because the totems ain't worth a damn and that passive healing ain't worth shit.
Where is...
And that rock thing that they used to have spinning around where if you get hit, that's canceled by the fucking blood. DK, man, I'm coming back. Hey boys.
You back?
Daddy's back. By the end of this week, Poppy is back. I don't know what I'm gonna play though. So I have to go healer. I can't fucking run DPS anymore. It's boring. Well, it's not. Carrying a raid is actually really nice. Carrying a dungeon is even sexier.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, hold on. Give me the tanks and I give you the healers.
Their tanks were... it doesn't have a list like the same as last time. It's just I gotta guess which ones. But the thing is... I don't remember if you were... Why don't you just give me your... I had to look it up on Wild Progress, which...
Classic. I'm assuming there's like, what? 1 to 10 guilds that have cleared Mythic?
Oh, there's plenty now.
I guess we talked about this like, what, 2-3 weeks ago?
It came out before, like, it came out in, like, after BlizzCon, which is early November, so...
Oh, yeah. That's 3-4.
One of their tanks was a Blood Death Knight. I'm pretty sure the other one was a Demon Hunter.
But I forgot the Demon Hunters was a class. They used to be really good back in Legion.
Their tanks are really good.
I made the Demon Hunter.
Their DPS is mind-numbing. You just hit like 2 buttons.
Well, that wasn't... If you played Demon Hunter when it first released, you had 2... You either had the Momentum build or you had the fucking Chaos build. And that Momentum build was... It was the highest damaging by like a 2% marker. And it was fucking fun. It was so much fucking fun. And then they nerfed the shit and I had to run a Feral Druid. Feral Druid was the best. I miss Feral.
There was a Feral Druid in the raid. I'm pretty sure. In the world first.
Please don't fucking tell me that.
I'm pretty sure there was. Let me look it up.
Please don't fucking tell me that. Daddy, I'll come back. I'll hit these niggas with a... this is not the same juggling plates, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, yeah.
No fucking way. I'll juggle every fucking plate and I'll tunnel vision like a whore.
Well, you can't tunnel vision on the Mythic one.
You didn't know that. I'm not trying to get rank 1. I'm trying to just beat my server. At some point...
Well, don't be on the Illidan server, then you're fine.
I'm going to Area 50.
Illidan's the better one.
Fuck off. Area 52 is where the gods roam.
Well, this thing has limits on Illidan. They would
yeah, because the fucking economy there is a lot better than Area 52. It's nothing to do with anything other than it has a better economy.
I think I found it. Let me see. Yep, there we go. Oh no, they also use the
same setup.
Yeah, this is Liquid.
Yeah, it tends to be the same fucking setup. They're not going to switch up anything unless it's going to be...
Prod Paladin and Blood Death Knight again. And the same, the Disc, Holy Mistweaver, and Holy Paladin.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, one Feral Druid.
He literally probably...
This is the first final boss that's had a Feral Druid since, like, Legion or something.
He literally has to have some utility that brings something.
I don't think he does. I think the DPS is just really good.
Raw DPS?
Yeah.
Let me get the fucking logs. Let me get the 99% logs for Feral Druids and where they rank in terms of all other DPS classes. There's no way you're bringing
the DPS list.
Yeah, there's no way you're bringing a Feral Druid unless he's bringing high DPS or he's bringing fucking utility. All other classes bring everything that a Feral could bring unless it's DPS. That's the only reason why we were brought in Legion is because we out DPS'd. We would never run a Feral Druid in Legion.
Okay, Virtual DPS rankings. Let me see, where's the latest one? It's gotta load. This is from last week because it doesn't start till tomorrow. We'll get the new ones tomorrow.
Tuesday, yeah.
This is last week's.
Shout out to everybody rating tonight to get that 99% parse.
Feral Druids at 14 out of 26.
Jesus Christ. Why would you... Yeah, he's bringing utility. He's not bringing...
They're under Balance Druid, but I think there's a reason they didn't want a Balance Druid or something. I don't remember why.
Yeah, are they bringing B-Res still?
All Druids have B-Res, yeah, but so does basically every other class now.
But it might be...
I mean, the Death Knight has B-Res, the Warlock has B-Res. They're all better than... The Warlock's B-Res is better than Druid's B-Res.
Because
you come back with more health.
Yeah.
You also come back with more health. You don't have to use the stone pre-early.
But you don't come back with the mana, so they might be using...
You get more mana than you knew.
Not than the Druids. The Druids was always special because you came back with the mana. So maybe they're purposely sacrificing a healer at some point to give a... Also, a Boomkin's B-Res was always a cast, but a Pharaoh's was instant. So they might be purposely sacrificing one of the healers during a phase, bringing them back.
Bottom of the list is Windwalker Monk.
Oh, really?
Top of the list is Assassin Rogue.
I really thought of running Windwalker. Wait, no, you're fucking kidding me. Assassin Rogue? Survival Hunter is in there. Demon Hunter is back. No,
not Survival. Survival Hunter is way down by the Warlocks.
Oh.
Except for Demo. Demo's been dismissed. This expansion's like baby.
I wouldn't want to play a single one of these fucking classes other than Enhancement Shaman.
The Enhancement Shaman's really good.
Yeah, but the fucking rotation is bitch shit. Then I don't.
Well, that's why Marksman is really good, but no one's playing it.
Oh, is it super difficult still?
You just Beastmaster, you can move. It's also a 3-button rotation.
Yeah, so that means I would probably roll full Marksman.
Marksman, you have to stop and cast.
Is casting still?
Well, it's counting as casting at the time.
Survival.
Beastmastery is the only one where you can move and shoot. Survival is the melee one.
And Marksman is
Marksman is the precision shot.
And Survival is the fucking...
Beast Hunters, you go attack and your animals attack, and that's it. That's your rotation. It's a 3-button rotation.
That sounds lame as shit.
But they're doing a lot of damage.
Are they? I mean, based off, but the logs.
And Assassin Rogue is apparently like just exploding everywhere.
Oh, what are...
Demo Lock is pretty good, but they're in the new spinning plates of the Warlock class, sort of.
Are they?
Because you gotta keep track of how many imps you have.
I was never good. Are they? I was never good at caster. I was really shitty.
You gotta keep track of how many imps you have and when to use your
when to hit the explosion, when to draw. They're picking up mine. Yeah. The way I was like, motherfucker, are we both getting robbed? And if so, can you get robbed first in my house?
No.
Why not?
Your house, you gotta get robbed first.
But you're closer to the door.
You're straight from the door. I'm on an angle, so we might even...
But I'm closer to the fucking bedroom.
That's okay. I'll throw the table at him. It's fine.
Well, see, like I said, you're getting robbed first. And then in that same time, you're defending the home. Because I'm not. I haven't abandoned my own house. Oh, shit. It be that way.
It do be that way.
It do be that.
Anything else you have to say for the final episode of season 1?
God is good. Yeah, no, that's it.
That's it.
I know you look at me. It's like
season 2 should wrap or start back up in January sometime. Hopefully with video this time. We get to finally see Joseph.
Stay tuned to the sexiness that is Frank and Joe.
Mostly the Joe part.
Mostly Frank.
But yeah, this has been...
Oh, wait. Before he says whatever he's about to say, fuck y'all.
You said it afterwards.
Oh, well, I feel like I've said it a lot today.
Usually like it was the ending of that. It just ends on the...
Ooh. If a fucking Smurf fucks a blueberry, what do you think will happen?
Well, the answer next season on Frank and Joe.
Like, Jesus. This fucking dumbass.
Until next time, have a happy holidays.
Fuck all y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.